Welcome to Level X. Thank you so much for joining. This is Dr. Lou James Masters, your Level X business and money coach. I am so excited to join you again one more time. Always a pleasure to get back again, connecting with you here, and just spending some more time as we work on ourselves. Listen, if you are first time joining us, I just want to welcome you to this show. Just really want to thank you for taking the time to slow down and watch this video and be part of this Level X movement. In case you completely new, the Level X movement is about reaching your full potential, about creating businesses. It's about growing in your relationships, basically creating that lifestyle that you were designed for, and just becoming your true self, your best version, and knowing that wherever you are right now, that you are not a complete project yet. You're not a complete product yet. One of my friends would say, there is way more that you need to learn. There is way more you need to experience. There's a whole new level of enjoyment and excitement and happiness and success that you can actually accomplish. But you have to be in a community. You have to be in a place where personal development is key. So that's why I want to welcome you here. And for some of our friends who's always been there, I have to say, guys, you've been just so good for your feedback, your comments. Some of you have been sending a lot of email. By the way, if you are not subscribed to our email list, you want to go to levelxsuccess.com, www.levelxsuccess.com. Click on subscribe to receive our Sunday newsletter, our Sunday essay. It's been a blockbuster. Everyone is talking about it. In fact, we have an amazing, an amazing one that just came out yesterday that you may want to check it out. So please, again, one more way to connect with me, one more way to be part of this movement as we continue to work and get into that next level, getting to that level where we can truly experience our full self, our full success, where we can really start living the lifestyle that we were created for. So guys, I'm so excited. Now today topic is one that is quite interesting. Okay, I've been getting this question from a lot of you guys about this very interesting topic. Okay, first I'm gonna say full disclaimer. I don't actually think I'm the right person, maybe, or I would say the best person to really answer this question. But I'm gonna try a little bit here, and I'm gonna tell you why. The irony is I'm the one answering these questions. A lot of you been asking these questions in terms of what do you do when the people around you, were in your friends or your family, those you would rely on to support you, they don't support your dream. Okay, what do you do when you want to go to that next level in your health, but then maybe you have this spouse who's just not supporting or cooking or helping you, maintain that diet? What do you do when you want to open this business and you're excited, you can see the vision, you see the plan, you see how you're gonna make it work, but then your spouse either simply categorically, saying no, or they kind of hear but not fully helping or participating in helping. Or maybe what do you do when you know that you have to go back to this school? You know you got to go back to this new program, but then you need the support. You need someone to pick up the kids. You need someone to go do the babysitting. You need someone to stay at home, or whatever. You need the emotional support. You need the financial support, and the people around you somehow don't seem to get it. They just don't think that that's what you should be doing, and so they're not supporting. What do you do in this situation? I've been getting these questions a lot. Apparently there are a lot of you out there who's been struggling with having, getting or gathering the support you need to reach that next level. I got it, and it's pretty tough one to deal with, and we're gonna share some thoughts on that. But I have to say, full disclosure here is that ironically, in my situation, I had amazing support from almost everyone that in my circle. First, amazing support at home with my wife, because for a very long time I worked on my business. She's always been the person picking up the kids, working with them on their homework, taking them to the library, kind of like the cooking and the bringing them to that next level, pretty much giving them their full education. So I am so grateful, for my wife, for the work that he's done with the kids, and ensuring that they grew in an environment that was loving, that was supportive, while I was really spending a lot of time out there building my business, running up and down. So that meant a lot. But the cool thing was not just the support from my spouse, but also I was getting amazing support from my family members, like my sisters, who actually live their own job and kind of join me in the business and help build this. My brothers who does the same thing, and it's not just one brother or one sister, but eventually the entire family kind of jumped in and see the vision and supported, making great sacrifice, okay? Getting less money, working way later, all right? So shout out to my brothers and my sisters and all my family members who really work so hard to kind of enhance this dream, making it part of their dream, making it part of their journey. That's like, that's to die for, okay? I don't know you're gonna be that lucky. All right? I don't know the dynamics of your family, but I don't know if you're gonna be that lucky where you can work with your sisters and you can work with your brothers, you can work with your wife, and they all are pretty smart folks, okay? That is bringing serious contributions to your business. And also, but again, I'm gonna go even further. Not just my wife and not just my brothers and my sisters, but also some friends, great friends that I've met along the way who become business partners, become very close. People who I've known from my churches who've come and worked with us and building together. So it's an entire community's effort to get where we are. So when I hear people saying, hey, I don't get the support, I'm feeling lonely in the journey, I cringe. I feel bad for them because I know what they're missing. Okay, I know what it's like to know you have someone to always, hey, practice cable for you. You have someone to think this through for you, or you're thinking somebody able to make it happen. Because working in a team, having the support is just so critical to get to your dream destinations. No one can achieve great things in life by themselves. You can't really get to where you need to get by just doing the work alone. If you are the person who's the creating the product, you're the person selling it, you're the person opening the door, you're the person. Look, you just can't be doing everything by yourself. Okay, bottom line, you can't just do it. And when you have great people around you, great friends, great relationships, great family members, and people great colleagues who just basically become sold on your project and your ideas, it makes a world of a difference. Okay, it makes a world of a difference. So I really wanted to put that out there and really take the time to really send big shout out to our entire team, the Fiducia team, the El Master Joseph and Associates, the Level X team, all these people who just work hardly here to making sure that we can build this special organization. So I got you if no one is supporting you. I know the pain. Well, I know what you're missing. I could imagine what it's like to go back home and to know that your spouse is not with you, okay? Or to worry about, what kind of conflicts you're going to get in because you know that the person at the house does not support this. Or to know that, hey, I can rely on anyone to get the emotional support, the technical support that I need. So that's a big deal. Okay, but nevertheless, since if you're not lucky like me, if you're not blessed like so many of us who've had people who's supporting us and be there 100% for our dreams, then you still got to find a way basically to make it work. So I just wanted to share a couple of things with you here that you need to do in order to do this, okay? The first thing I want you to know, hands down, is to realize that you are responsible for your dream, okay? Hear me. You are responsible for your own dreams. I know your spouse doesn't support you. I know the kids are not there to help. I know mom and dad is not all excited about it. I know your friends are not showing up for you the way you would have shown up for them, right? But at the end of the day, it's not their dreams. It's not their aspirations. It's not their projects, okay? It is yours. You got to understand that, yes, it would be nice for people to be there for you. Yes, it'd be great for people to support you. Or it will be amazing to have hundreds and hundreds of people there for you, putting hands and making it work. But at the end of the day, it's yours. It's yours to make happen. It's yours to work it out. It's yours to figure it out. It is yours, okay, to implement. So I'm always going through the motions of understanding that regardless of the help that I have, I am responsible for that dream. You see your destinations, you're responsible for it. Say that, I am responsible. Please, write down in the chat, I am responsible. All right, write it down. There's power in writing the word, I am responsible, okay? Because so many people get so excited and so worked up about their dreams and really use that as an excuse to just say, hey, I didn't get that done because no one supported me, all right? No one was there for me. Oh, because my husband wouldn't help. And as if like they're saying that, as if it's okay, that all they need to say is, blame it on their husband, blame it on their wives or their spouse, blame it on some friends, blame it on so and so, and as if it's okay because since they have someone to blame it, then they no longer have the responsibility. No, 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 no. Your dream, your purpose, your vision was given to you, by you, for you. That means you're responsible to make it happen by all means possible. So don't just get an excuse. Don't just feel good because you can blame your spouse. Don't feel great because you can blame your circumstances. Don't blame because I had just moved in. I had no one to advise me. Oh, I just didn't know how to do it. No one would show me. Oh, the job would not allow me. No, 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 no. Whatever that dream is, whatever that intention is, it's yours. You are responsible to make it happen. And trust me, God has given you the skills, has given you the tools, all that is necessary to make it work. Regardless to other people help you or not, you can make it work. There is a way to get it done. You hear me? There is a way to get it done. So no more excuses. No more blaming others. Okay? Because some people are just great. I call them the great blamers, man. The great blamers. The great blamers, all they got to do is to find someone. As long as they can blame it on somebody, they feel good. Like they no longer have guilt. They no longer have to worry about it. And they're so excited to jump and raise their hand and say, oh, I didn't make it because no one helped me. They can't wait to tell you the story of how horrible their husband was, how horrible the wife was, how terrible the classmates, how terrible the colleagues were. Whoa! Listen to me. Life doesn't work that way. You are responsible for your dreams and aspirations, and God has given you the tools, the hands, the eyes, the ears to make the connections, to make things happen. So, first thing you need to know, be responsible. The second thing is to really kind of see if people are not supporting your dreams, you need to see where they're coming from. Okay? You need to see where they are coming from. Sometimes people are not supporting you. Maybe you're not explaining this dream properly. Or maybe sometimes you're not explaining at all. There are people who's doing things, they never share their dreams and aspirations. They never say what exactly they want to do. And then they go out and say, oh, friends don't help me. Oh, I have no help. Oh, no one is helping me. Oh, did you articulate with all your friends, all family members, all the people who could help you, clearly what you are working toward? And be able to tell them how they could help you. Because sometimes you want people to help you, but you never really enunciate. You never really declare what that help needs to look like, what that support needs to look like. Okay? Or it could have been the person simply not in a position to help. Maybe they're not clear with what you're trying to do. Maybe they feel like it's not a good idea of what you're trying to do. So it is upon you. It is your responsibility to take the time to explain, to teach, to motivate them. Or sometimes the person just wants to help you out, but you're not pushing forward. You just say that one time. I like when people do this, man. They just mention something casually one time, and then they go away. And then 30 days, 2 years later, a year later, oh, I was going to do this and you didn't help me. Bro, it's not how you do it. You need help. You clearly state what you want their help with. You stay active on saying, hey, you said you were going to help me with this. Would you still be able to? Can I still count on you? You know, I wanted this by the end of this quarter. I needed your help. Everybody's busy trying to figure out their lives. Ain't nobody sitting there going to bed at night thinking about your dreams and your aspirations and thinking, how am I going to help you to get it done? I promise you. And nobody doing that. Your dream, your aspirations, your projects, you're the only one who go to bed at night thinking about it. So everybody you need help from, anybody who can push you along, it is your responsibility to grab them, to pull them, to call them on the side, to keep them accountable with their help they say. Unless they say they're not going to help, don't assume that they're not going to help because they're not actively trying to help. Some people sitting there walking around, boom, 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 like you're supposed to offer them, you're supposed to be creating ways to help them. No one does that. Okay? No one is able to do that. Why? Not because they mean, not because they don't care. That's because they themselves are trying to figure out their own dreams and aspirations. You get it? They're trying to figure out their own. They're busy trying to make it work. They're scared and confused about theirs just like you are. So who would do that? So stop expecting so much help from people, so much understanding, so much support from others without you playing the active role in finding them and explaining how they can help and kind of keeping them accountable to helping you to kind of deliver. Okay? So sometimes you just got to see where the people's coming from. It's not because they don't want to help. It's because they're not clear, or maybe they don't believe in that dream. Maybe they don't. Maybe they don't. You didn't explain it well. So if you are not all excited, ask them why. Where are you coming from? Is it because you doubt it? Is it because you don't see it? Is it because I'm not understanding it? Or what's the whole thing? Because we best buddies, man. You my spouse. You told me you got me. Okay. So do that little digging before you start assuming that they're here to just, sabotage your dream. They're here just not to help you. And then you go ahead and start having this negative emotions and feelings and hurts. I feel like people done you wrong, but in fact, you have not articulated clearly what you want or explain it to a way where they can understand how they can come in. Okay? So that's the second thing. The third thing is for you to be third thing, very important, to be graceful. Give grace. Why? What do I mean by grace? There are people who's not going to understand your dreams. There are people who's not going to support you. There are people who's not going to go alone in your journey. And the reason why they're not going is because they can't. Okay? People look at things through the lens of their own identity. They look at things through the lens of what they would have done, what they could do. Listen, if you come to me and tell me you're going to open a business, I'm going to say go for it. You know why? Because I look at it through my own lens as a business owner, as a guy who's built multiple businesses, right? And who has registered some level of proficiency in supporting them or in success in them. I'm going to believe you can do it. So if you come and ask me, I'm not going to go for it. Or I'd love to talk to you about it. That's why I have a business coaching program. You can join for me to help you build your business, because I'm so excited, so confident, so pumped about your ability to build a business that actually make money and sustain your lifestyle. But then what if you ask your husband, who when he opened his first business, the business failed? What do you think he's going to say? We said, man, I come home, honey, I got this new business idea. Oh, you have no idea how excited I am. Here's what I'm going to do. He's going to keep looking at you like this. Why? Because he knows that he was not able to build a business successfully. And then his mind, you won't be able to do it either. So it's not you he's doubting. He's doubting his own ability. So people will give you advice based on what they think through themselves. So if you ask them if you tell them, hey, I'm doing this, if they think it's too hard for themselves, they're going to discourage you to do it because it's too hard for themselves. They're not, I don't want to say they're not smart enough, but I'm saying they're not conscious enough to say, hey, maybe I'm not able to do it, but you can do it. Or I failed, but I have know that you can succeed. Most people look at things through their own experience, through the eyes of their own identity, their own background. So if they would have struggled in something, they'll assume you will be struggling too. And so when they're not supporting you or they tell you don't do it, it's not so much because they don't like you, not because they're not good friends. They're just scared for you. You get that? They're scared for you because they're scared for themselves. All right? So you got to give people grace to say, hey, maybe it's not about you, it's about them. Maybe the reluctance to applaud you or to say, go ahead, is simply a reflection of their own reluctance of what they would have done. It's them dealing with their own internal struggles, their own failures, their own insecurities. And so the next time you're trying to create this $1 billion company, and then you see that all your friends are like, that's crazy, I don't know. Don't take that too hard. Simply think that them themselves could not think of themselves doing it. They can't see themselves trying to do that kind of stuff. Why? Because they're not talented like you. Why? They don't have the same background with you. Why? They're not crazy like you. Why? They don't see the world like you. They don't have the same confidence level that you have. They don't know the same thing you know. Okay? So you may see that from a spouse who just out of fear, out of their own doubt, who don't support you. Oh man, this kid is going to this program. Oh my God, this program is so hard to get. It's so complicated. Out of the 100 people, you know how many people they get? They only get 5. Oh, man, I don't know. I feel like if you're gonna sign up for this, you're gonna register for it and pay $200 for the application. That's you wasting this money. They're only taking 5. That's because this person struggled with taking tests, was not able to get in a good program themselves. They don't believe in themselves' ability to do it. So they feel like you couldn't be in the top 5. But they're not saying you can't be in the top 5. They know they themselves would not have been in the top 5. And because they wouldn't, so they think this way. Okay? So grace. So when you see people not supporting your dreams, not excited about your dreams, not giving you 100%, not being there for you, you have to kind of give them grace because they may be struggling with their own selves, don't believe, so you kind of have to kind of give them this space. Okay? So that's the third thing. The fourth thing is, just because your family members are not supporting you, just because your friends are not supporting you, just because you don't have anybody to support you, that does not mean you cannot find anybody who will support you. You can create a whole new family, a whole new community of people who are going the same way with you. Man, you want to be what? I don't know. Give it. You want to be a lawyer? Yo, just join a group of people who are studying law. Or you want to build a business? Your mom, your husband not supporting. He was not going to be able to help you much anyway. Join a group of people who's building businesses. Create a brand new community of people supporting you. Right? Because there are people out there who will support you. Spouse want, there are sisters who will, brothers who may be, cousins who may be there for you. There is somebody out there who will be interested. Why don't you pull in these communities and create a community to support the love you need? You need someone to talk to about the challenges you're facing. And because this person is not supporting you, you cannot go home and tell them, that's okay. I know it's your spouse. I know it's your best friend, but they're not into this. Create a new best friend, find a new best friend, find other people who's interested in this, who you can cry on their shoulder, who can support you. That's why we have mentors. That's why we have communities. That's why you can find someone who wants to guide you. A coach. Hello, someone. Community, levelexpo.com. He's a community. That's why we create the levelexpo.com, www.levelexpo.com. It's a community that is there to support professionals and individuals who want to get to the next level, whether they want to go to they want to grow. They want to grow in their health. They want to grow in their professionalism. They want to grow into their relationships and achieve a higher level of joy and happiness. They want to make sure that they live in that lifestyle they wanted. But to do that, you cannot do it yourself. You cannot do it with people who's not thinking like you. So by joining this community of strivers, or people who are striving, people who believe in personal growth, people who believe that there is another level, people who truly believe where they are right now, that's not it, that they're not perfect yet, they're not the perfect product yet, they're not complete yet, their relationships are not complete yet, their health can improve a little bit, right? Who believe that the success could include a little bit, feel like they can actually interact and enjoy life a bit better. There's better happiness. They can be more conscious, more intentional, build new skills in order to enjoy life and sense better. Well, those people get together. They talk about skills, practices. Okay? They plan together. That's what we do at thelevelexpo.com. Right? That's why we encourage you to join. Because friends that you have, maybe you ever have some friends, man, they be pissed off when you tell them you're studying. You're like, yo, I'm studying, and then they're upset. Oh, yo, man, I'm working on this new project, man. I have this new programming I'm working on, and it's almost done. They got pissed off because you're not available. Well, if you call me and you tell me you're busy, you're working on a program, you know what I'm gonna say? Yo, let's go. I'm so proud of you. I check later to know how you're progressing. You see? Because I am into developing. I am into learning. I am into becoming better. What are you doing hanging with people who are not thinking about that kind of stuff? I don't care whether they're your family members, your spouse, their children, whoever they are, if they are not in the same mindset, then you around them, I'm not saying don't talk to them at all. Okay? I'm not saying cut them off. But I'm saying, don't spend your whole day, night with them and go back and cry saying you don't get the support. Because take some time out of this time you're giving them to go build a new community to join every Tuesday night. Well, every other Tuesday night, levelexpo.com, you join in, you get the motivation, you get the support, you get the skills, you get the habits, you get what you need to be successful. You get what you need to improve on your relationship, to turn your family life around. You get to turn your success, your mindset, how you see life around. You get it? You get to start feeling better on your health because now you have new knowledge, new skill. You have some of the top coaches in the world coming in to share with you some of the best methods to really reach your maximum possible. It's a game changer. Personal development has changed my life. I'm just a young boy from Haiti who came into this country barely speaking English, struggling. I was made fun of. Right? And then managed to architect, to create a whole new life. How did I do this? Because I stumbled on personal development, find some of the best mentors, some of best teachers, and dive into great books and take this knowledge and practice them and get support from a community of people who knew better. Achieve financial freedom, achieve success, achieve joy, creating a deeper spiritual relationship, creating better relationship at home with your children. All these are possible if you are going to be in the right place with the right people. So yes, you don't have it at home. Yes, you don't have it in church. Yes, you don't have it in your school. Yes, no one at work is supporting. But man, you can still go out there in the whole World Wide Web, the great social media. You can find groups of people going the same place with you. You can find teachers who are teaching, who become your mentors that you listen to days and night and transform your life. There's no more excuses of saying I have no support. Okay? There are even groups who would babysit. Okay? There are groups where you go and you drop the kids and you get your bikes and then you ride. There are a group of bikers, teachers for dancing. I don't know what else you want. You cannot find a group of people out there this day who will be willing to support you. People who's going the same place. So what's stopping you? And then the last thing you want to think about is to keep going. Don't keep getting frustrated. Don't keep screaming. Don't keep being mad. Let your results speak for itself. The fastest and best way to convince people to join in your project is when they see the success coming in. Okay? People may not start at the beginning, but when they see graduations, now you start having a lot more believers. When the husband see the first deposit into the account, they're going to ask, honey, how often this is going to drop? And you let them, by the way, no, actually that comes in every month, and that was just the beginning one. There may be 2 times more of that. Suddenly you become a genius. People give you results, give you respect. Okay? You cannot be demanding respect when you have no results to show for it. Don't ask support. Don't ask people for support if you have. When you start having results, even if you're not the final product yet, but people see what you've done. When you take the road alone by yourself, when you're willing to walk alone, not complaining, not whining, not being down on people, not being upset, but I'm saying embracing the work, you're going to realize that there are way more people who's going to join you in the journey. Now watch out. I know you're going to say, now I'll be waiting for them at this time. Now I won't need them no more. They're going to wait for when I get it. I'm going to remember how they acted. Bro, ain't that serious? It's not that serious. Don't be that person. Don't be that kind of person. Be the kind of person who understands people are in different way in their own journey. Sometimes people are not helping you because they are in a different way in their journey. We're not all on the same speed on our journey. Some people are behind, some people are forward. Some people can see clearly, some people are not able to see it. Some people are too distracted. There are a million reasons why people are not necessarily giving you the attention, giving you the support, giving you the love. And you don't have to be the kind of person who need to remind them. But you can embrace, you can give grace. You can say, I got you, I understand. Because what matters is, you know what? We're here. We're making it happen. Oh, honey, come on. Let's go now. Honey, you can join now. Okay, yes. Okay, honey, never joined the business, but then now that they can. Okay, come on. I love you. Okay? Because not because you didn't get the support, that does not mean they were all terrible people. It doesn't mean you are truly alone. But even in doing 100 support, trust me, you are never alone. Sometimes they're thinking about you. Sometimes they do little things that maybe you're not seeing. Sometimes we can overlook how much people has done for us. Sometimes people don't think you've done much. That's because they never take the time to truly assess how much you've done for them. Okay? So don't be too bashful, but show grace. Why? Because it was your dream, it was your responsibility, you know where you are going, and you let your results speak for itself. So guys, it's amazing stuff here. Like I said, I'm not the best person who be, to really discuss this subject because I don't have great experience with it. I had great support from all my friends, family members, colleagues, and co-workers. It's been an amazing journey with these people. I don't know what I would do without them. But like I said, if you don't have that, if you're not able to have that yet, don't lose sight of it is your responsibility. Don't lose sight to the fact that you may need to explain more, keep people more accountable to support you. Don't forget that you need to show grace because people seeing things through their own eyes, their own ability, their own identity. Sometimes when they're saying they can't, they won't, they don't support, they're scared, they doubt, is because they themselves could not do it. But good thing is you're capable. Why? Because you level X. Okay? Why? You level X. And when you level X, you believe you can learn, you can figure it out. You have confidence. I am level X. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Put that on the chat. I am level X. Right? When you are level X, there are things that I'm doing, and I tell my spouse or I tell my family members, everybody get kind of scared. But because I'm level X, I have this confidence. I build this confidence saying that I can figure it out. It might start wrong. I may be struggling. Things may not be moving as I think, but guess what? I'm going to adjust. I'm going to learn. I'm going to get better. And I'm going to become darn good at it. Level X. That you can do to yourself. So be patient with these people when they're afraid, when they're scared. Be patient when they don't believe, when they don't buy into the dream. Because they're not at that level yet. Your X is higher than them. You probably X equal 8. They still showing X equal 1. Give them time to increase the X to 8. They will see you on the top. They will meet you on the top. Okay? And then go feel the liberty to go create the people you need. Go find the mentors you need. Go find the coaches you need. Be willing to invest in the coaches you need. Be willing to invest in the mentors that you need. Be willing to invest to get into the community that you need. So you can find the support and make your dream come true. And lastly, most importantly, never give up. Keep on working. Because when you start delivering results, then people get excited. People get to join you. It's easy for people to join the party. And don't be bashful about it. Just let them in and enjoy the ride. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. I appreciate you so much for being part of this Level X movement. Don't forget to like this video, okay? Like this video. Share it with some of your friends, your best friends, those you want to support. Let them know you're here for them. And most importantly, join our Level X community. We got tons of free resources at the Level X Success Blueprint Facebook group. Level X Success Blueprint Facebook group. Ton of resources for you. I share a whole lot more stuff there. You can actually get us on YouTube now, right? At Level X Success channel. Okay, you can get us on the YouTube. Please subscribe, share this channel. We go on every first and third Saturday in Creole, right? And then the other time we go on every Monday night we go in English. So share, get in there with that. And most importantly, if you want to get the best of the best, my best work, the cream of the cream, and be part of my close circle of group of people who are growing and becoming better, to have access to some of my best coaches and best resources on how we get to the next level, you go to levelexpo.com, www.levelexpo.com. This is where we get on every Tuesday night, right? Every Tuesday night, we go live 8 o'clock. We get to spend time together and working on ourselves, and also we have access to private Facebook groups. There are challenges, access to multiple coaches. We're gonna have a lot of what you call this thing, retreats. Yo, it's an entire movement going on. We are being patient because we're building this. We're inviting you, come in, invite your friends, invite your family members. Let's be in a place where we all can be pushing one another to get to that next level. Because I believe there is another level for you. There are higher high and higher heights for you to reach. And until then, I want you to work every day and get to the next level. Again, thank you so much. I'll see you again next time.